This is Kevin, Gamertag Magil, and I'm bringing you a game of Domination on Village, and I've got a red dot sight M4. So here, there's this nade spot right off A, which I'm sure most people know, and I've yet to get a kill off there, but I've gotten tons of hit markers from it. And here I'm going to follow up with a flashbang. And then I'm going to finally get these two guys. I think I watched him kill my teammate, so I know where that one was, and there's almost always one behind them. Well, both those spots are pretty common. There's almost always a guy behind the truck and a guy behind the barrel, so it's pretty easy to pick them off. So here's the nice thing. Here, thanks to those captures, just 2 kills, and I've got my Predator missile and then a precision airstrike, which normally sucks, but this time it is going to work really well. So that first rounding run got 2, the next one got 1, and the third final one got me another 2 kills for 5 kills from that thing, which is usually, if you're lucky, a 1 kill streak. So that felt pretty awesome and got me my helicopter. I'm not really sure why I was running such low kill streaks. Usually I only have that kind of set up on like the shotgun class or something where I expect there's a chance I'm going to die fairly often. But I'm glad it paid off here, and especially just dropping like 5 kills on people that fast in the game. You really demoralize them, as 3 of them dropped out quickly after that, which isn't surprising. So it slows down a little bit here, but the nice thing about Call of Duty, eventually they'll throw some more people into the game to play too. And I think somebody's about to capture A. And every once in a while my shooting makes me wonder how I managed to do well, and that's one of those moments right there. But I do manage to get him before he knew where I was, thankfully. And I knew that guy was coming up there, and I just thought I could run and get to that rock for cover faster, but I was mistaken. I think in this game we're going to see one of the ways I die a lot to people is when they run through a point, and then, still not sure how I died there, and don't know why I didn't watch that kill cam. But every once in a while, I just get so focused on like us losing the point, so I run to the point and don't even consider the fact that they might just run through it, and that I'm going to run right into some guy who's coming off that point to kill me. And generally I think that because that's not how I would never do that, so I just forget the fact that other people can play in a different way than I can. And it's one of those things that always gets me because I don't want to lose the points we have and the kind of map control we've got going on, especially in Village. And here you can see I'm getting really campy because I want my Predator and I want to roll through my streaks again. And especially on Village, the spawns seem to be able to flip pretty easily, and the one where it'll put them is right behind C in that corner where I dropped the first Predator missile, so it's always a little dicey there. I love watching the Predator missiles in the playbacks just because they're nowhere near how they worked out in real life or in the actual playing of the game. So it's always nice to see like going towards no one as I speed it down, then all of a sudden it just flies way to the left at the end. But that's one of the nice things about running a 4, 5, 6 is you get one, you're pretty much guaranteed all of them as long as you don't die getting the first one. Because the Predator missiles, despite what I just did, are almost always a guaranteed like 1 kill. A couple of the maps, like occasionally I have trouble on this one on C because those houses are right there by C-Dom, and every once in a while the Predator seems to just kind of slide to the side and hit a roof. And there you can see I just didn't expect that guy to spawn behind C, and he got me while he was on that point. And that's the thing that happens. I don't think this spawn is... I normally didn't think it was that touchy, but I don't know if somebody was farther in there or not, but those deaths happen. Suck it up and deal with them. Plus I'd already got my kill streak, so it wasn't that big of a loss. Every once in a while here I'm going to display some more poor shooting in this spot because I just can't shoot them through the truck, and there's little gaps I can see them, and I'm just not hitting them at the longer range, or just not hitting them enough to kill them. Like that guy, I don't know, maybe there's a second one, but I felt like I hit him a lot, and he's just not dropping, or I underestimate how much damage the shooting through those the boards on the truck take out of my bullets or something. I don't know, it was frustrating at the time. There I was sure that car was going to blow up and get me. This seems to happen to me a lot with just all the explosive stuff getting me. And there I just got overconfident because my buddy was out there in the truck area, but there's, you know, the two sides, and the guy that got me was on the other side of it. There I almost get killed by a guy running through a point, but I don't know if he had a shitty connection or if he's that bad at aiming, but I managed to take him out, thankfully. And maybe he was screaming about that like I do when my bullets don't do anything, but I assume it's just because I'm a better player that I ended up winning. As you can see, I've got a full party in here. As you can probably assume there's a guy with an assault juggernaut in there, which usually doesn't happen when you've got randoms. But and here I'm just hanging out by where I think they should be spawning, and they don't seem to be showing up there at all for some reason. Or I guess we're pretty far in there, so I guess they moved them to the other side of A, into the other smaller cave system. But I just keep moving between these, waiting to see somebody, and just never do. And there's that guy up there in Pride Rock who just destroyed the Juggernaut somehow. And that guy just seemed to be immune to bullets. I think there's a Predator dropped up there earlier that hit like the palm leaves, so that blew it up. And then I just couldn't throw the grenade, so I just come over and shoot him because I don't like that camper. And there those guys are nice enough to run in front of me and give me a double kill, which I always appreciate. And here I finally get a precision airstrike that's like a normal one, and it does absolutely nothing. But it's hard to complain about it when you start off with a 5-kill one and then a 2-kill one, so I guess I can deal with it. Actually, I think there when I was in the Predator again, and I did get a kill, so can't complain about it too much. And the helicopters I throw up in this game, I think you can see, do absolutely nothing. This is the bad guys. I think the one guy who managed to stay through this whole game was like in a couple of other ones, and he was just destroying air support, which always frustrating when you're playing against. I mean, I'm the kind of person that's always taking them down anyway, so I can't really complain that much, but, you know, it still sucks. There, when I was first watching this through, I was like, why did I just run in that building for no reason? It was to try and survive a stealth bomber, which almost never works. But this almost always works. Come around the corner already firing. It's usually gonna win, you know. Sometimes your gun decides not to hip fire very well, and you lose the gunfight. But that's the risk you take. I find it generally pays off, so I like to stick with that. And here, just because the game's ending, I'm just gonna make sure we don't lose this point, which is weird, because usually when it's like that, I'm like, time to go get the last point and really rush their spawns and try and get some more kills before everything ends. I think there nope, there's another guy running through the sea, but I just thought I was, you know, paying attention to the guys who were on the other side of the doorway and got caught by somebody who was on the other side, because these guys are dicks. But that's one of, you know, people run through those spots because I always consider playing a team, you know, the team game and playing the objectives, so those guys are pretty good at getting me. So I ended up going 29-7 in this game with a awesome airstrike to start off the game, and just really strong start to it. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and thanks for watching.